everyone, please excuse my wet hair, but welcome to another Vlogmas video. Today I wanted to talk about something that's become quite important to me this year. It's not like a hugely serious subject, well it is in a way, but basically this year I've really kind of begun to learn and value the importance of buying from small businesses. Mostly when I say small businesses, I mean like individual people who are doing like incredible things and running their own businesses from home whilst potentially juggling other jobs, children, all of that stuff. Like, I am so amazed that like people can do that, and I think when you start to follow them online and get to see a bit more of an insight to their personal lives, you realise just how hard it is. Not only is the like creative side of things really tough, like coming up with things and then producing it, and often these people produce stuff at like a really high quality rate, so they're not just like making crap products for the sake of making and selling stuff, but there's things like their ideas being copied. Like the amount of people that I've seen that make, for example, like pins and patches and illustrations and posters and prints and stuff like that, like so many of them have been fobbed off by huge companies, and there's so little that they can do because they are one person fighting a huge corporation that have like top quality lawyers and stuff like that that can just like smack them down immediately. So there's all of that struggle, and then you think they've got to pay their rent, pay their mortgage, pay the bills, support their families and stuff like that. And I just think it's really incredible that people will continue to do this and strive on with their businesses because that's what they love, and I so admire that. So with that spiel done, I just wanted to share with you some of my like favourite creators that I've discovered this year that I think you should consider supporting. Maybe if you've got some last minute Christmas presents that you need, like buying from them, and just thinking that when you buy products from them, you're not just like adding to the gross total of a company's profits for the year, but I'm pretty sure that whenever someone places an order with these people, you're making an individual smile and you're helping an individual like fuel their creative life, and I think that's just wonderful. Probably one of the best ways to show you the work that these people do is like show you their Instagram profiles, because that's how I've discovered a lot of people is through Instagram, and I'm really not surprised that they're kind of doing more to make it almost like a shopping marketplace in some ways. I just think it's a pretty genius idea. Like, you scroll through Instagram, you see stuff, you're like, oh that's nice, I might buy it. So I think here I will show you their feeds, I'll link them all in the description obviously, and show you some of my favourite products or photos from their feed. First of all is a shop called ONR shop, it's Ono Ratio, I think that's how you say it, and I bought from her a little keyring earlier on in the year. It's like a little jar and it says good vibes on it, and I have it on my keys and it just makes me really happy. And she produces loads of cool stuff like pins and prints and just really fun stuff. The next company I want to talk about are a brand called Hopscotch London. I discovered them, yeah, definitely on Instagram, but I've also seen their stuff at some markets in London, and they've got an amazing candle range, which I smelt all of them. I bought one as a Christmas present. I'm really excited to give that present to someone, and I want to buy more candles from them for me. They don't just do candles though, they're more like a, there's a word for it, they're kind of like a whole, they've just got loads of stuff, loads of like beauty things and stationery and accessories. They've loads of stuff. It's not just their stuff as well that they sell. I believe they sell like a range of things, but I've only really looked at their stuff. They also do a range of cruelty-free nail polish, which is amazing because I think nail polish that's cruelty-free is quite hard to come by, but they're like 5 free nail polish. It's basically free from like all the bad stuff that normally goes into nail polish, and I believe it's also vegan. They've got amazing colours. I bought one for one of my best friends and she adores it, and I am going to get the gold glitter nail polish because, oh my god, it looks amazing. I have so many candle brands that are in my like Instagram following, it's ridiculous, and I literally I pretty much have bought from most of them for presents this year, and it's really sad because I just want to buy it all for myself. But another one that I really like is the Wooden Sun, and these are the first candle makers that I've seen that actually use like wooden wicks in their candles, which blew my mind. When I found their page and looked at the photos, I was like, oh my god. And I thought, of course you could use something else rather than like a normal wick. But apparently it creates like a really nice crackle when you're burning the candle, and yeah, I'm gonna need to get one for myself because that sounds amazing. They've been doing a lot of really lovely images in the run up to Christmas, almost like a candle advent calendar, which is just really cool. And yeah, I just find that whole wooden wick thing really fascinating. There's this really amazing jewellery brand that I follow, and it's called Oh Someday Jewellery. She does these amazing necklaces that are like the constellations. Oh my goodness, they just look stunning. And she also does like bracelets and things like that, you know, like you get the jewelry that's like metal stamped jewelry. So those are just they're so gorgeous. I mean, they're just incredible, and I really want to treat myself in the new year to some of her stuff. I just think it looks amazing. Like, I'm really fascinated by the constellation jewelry because I think it's so simple and so lovely. I don't know what my constellation looks like. Mine's probably really ugly. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? I very recently came across this company. It was on Instagram, definitely I found them, but I think it was like someone else had shared a photo of theirs. I was like, oh my gosh, they are stunning. So this is a company called Marble Us, and it's kind of like little plant pots and things like that, but they've got like that gorgeous marble design, and not like standard grey and black and white marble. They do like loads of amazing colours. I mean, they're just so fun. I think plant pots normally are kind of boring in a way, but these are just to die for. And I believe you can get like, yeah, you can do colour requests. So you could say like, I really like purples and light blues, and they could probably try and do something like that for you, and I just think that's really cool. This is not good for my shopping habit. I literally just want to buy everything. Another brand that I adore and have been following for a while is called Copper and Solder. Obviously, basically everyone is on the copper trend. Everyone adores it, and it's easy to see why, but they do a huge range of products. I really like their they do like coasters that are like kind of Dalmatian style, but not in a tacky way. They look so good. They do a lot of concrete products, and it's just incredible. And I love seeing kind of, they post sometimes like the process photos, and I just find it really fascinating to see what goes into making a product. They do really nice like ring holders and tea light holders and just loads of different kind of stuff, and it's just really awesome. I have to mention another candle brand. I'm really sorry. I've written a whole blog post about candles, so you can go check that out, and also a couple of other blogs about shopping independent. I'll link all of those in the description if you're interested. These are a brand I've mentioned before. It's called Clement and Claude. They make gorgeous candles, and again, really interesting scents. The packaging is so beautiful, and again, I bought these as presents for some friends, and they just smell delicious. I think I've got one on my Christmas list, and I'm really hoping someone buys it for me. If not, I'm buying it for myself. Okay, my last one that I want to talk about is a bit different because they're actually YouTubers, but they have made their own like little company. They're a family called the Mitchellacs, and I love watching their vlogs. You should go and watch them. They just produce the most incredible weekly vlogs. I think they're literally some of the best on YouTube, and they don't really have like that many subscribers in the grand scheme of things, but the work they produce is just incredible. And they have a little shop online, but it's not like your standard YouTuber merch. They create these really beautiful makeup bags and like makeup like brush rolls with incredible fabrics from Liberty in London, so they are like top-notch quality. I have a makeup bag myself, and it's just amazing. I love it. But they've also brought out a range of prints with really kind of like inspiring quotes on, and they put some of these quotes at the start of their videos, so it's just beautiful prints. It's really lovely to see you are actually supporting a family. Like, you see their toddler kind of, and you think, wow, if I buy one of their products, I'm helping them to live and create this amazing content and create these wonderful products. So I think that's just kind of a wonderful thing to see. So again, they'll be shown here. Everything will be linked in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and maybe it's helped you think of some present ideas for Christmas, or for birthdays and stuff like that in the new year. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you're doing really well and excited for Christmas. It's not long now. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!